Ay, ay, ay. Hello, friends. Welcome to Rowena May Inspired. I've only been doing this for 4 years and I still am clueless. Ay, ay, ay. Come on in, friends. Say hello when you pop on. Miss Chris is probably killing me. I'm Kelly from Rowena May Inspired and Heels will be in. Holy macaroni. I'm sitting here going, hopefully we get some friends to jump on and join us. And I'm looking for myself on my page, and I'm so stinking dense that I didn't realize while I was watching Miss Barb, I had flipped over to my my personal page, and I forgot to flip back. So when I went live, I put the link in on my personal page. And then I'm sitting here like, I'm live, but there's nobody on. Krista's probably like, she's probably got messages in there like, where are you at? Where are you at? Where are you at? I wasn't even originally in this event. She asked me if I could fill in for somebody, and she's probably regretting that decision. Miss Krista, I went live on my personal page. I was sitting here like, why is there nobody on? Like, well, every once in a while, I have a blonde moment. Oh shoot! I was like, why is there nobody on? Like, I thought that was really weird. And then actually, I saw somebody pop on, and I was like, wait a minute, I'm on my personal page. I yelled at my husband, I'm like, am I live? Because I couldn't find myself on my own page. Whoopsies. Okay, so I'm here now. Hello. Welcome in. Wilby says, get it together, lady. Get it together. We're trying. Okay. How's everybody's Tuesday been? I almost said Thursday. Thursday would be really nice. That means I wouldn't be working tomorrow, which I didn't work today. I did take a nap. That was nice. You've been texting with my mother? Oh my goodness. You wondered where you were. You doing? Yeah, I was like sitting here like, where's everybody at? Wow, nobody wants to. Miss Shauna, that's right. Nobody is perfect. But you think I would realize. But sometimes when you have to go back and forth, you just don't realize. You guys, look what I have. Ta-da! I got this at a craft show. I got this at a recent estate sale. I was trying to remember some of the stuff I got at that estate sale. I was trying to remember, like, what sale was it? Because I got some cool things in there. So if we get this done, we can switch over and do another thing because I found another cool thing in my stash. So I'm going to paint this with ivory because you guys know I'm going to make out of it, don't you? Don't you know? Eh? That's for Miss Shauna. Eh? We're going to make a snowman because that's what I do this time of year. Everything's a snowman. So I'm just going to paint this. We're going to paint it white. Okay? Well, actually, we're painting it ivory. Waverly Ivory is our color for today. Waverly Ivory. So how's everybody? Did everybody have a good day today? I did. I had a good day. So, today we were originally going to get Edgar spayed or neutered. I guess you neutered a male, don't you? We were going to get Edgar neutered today, but we decided that we were going to hold off on his deconstruction for now, and we took Edna instead. So this morning, me and Miss Edna May, we took our trip to the vet, and she had her procedure done, and all went well, and so she'll come back home tomorrow. Hello, Miss Faye. How are you, friend? Yeah, I was a little nervous because Edna has some issues. Like they had on the estimate list about giving her the vaccines, and because she hasn't had her vaccines because she was pregnant last time we took her in, and so they knew she needed her vaccine. So they had it on the list, and I'm like, I don't want to vaccinate her while like during this let's get her through the spay procedure, and then I'll bring her back when, they do like the recheck. But he is happy. Nope, they didn't. They did say that which this scared me a little bit, that when I'm not going to like focus too much. I'm going to paint this up here. I'm not going to do this top part because we're going to cover that. They did say that when she was under, she got kind of cold. So it must be her body temp dropped. And so they had to like back off the anesthesia. And I was like, oh Lord. But then they said her body temp was back up and she was doing good. So I was like, oh, but you know, that dog she's had some seizures. And she always has an allergic react. Well, not always. She has allergic reaction to her vaccinations if we don't give her the Benadryl prior. So I'm like, yeah, let's not do those at the same time. Hello, Miss Lori. How are you, friend? Oh shoot. So the other two, it's kind of interesting. Yes, I know. The other two, it's interesting how, like, the household is so calm without one. Apparently, she's the ringleader, which I think we knew that, but Edgar's pretty chill, and Espen, you know, she's big as a barn. I'm taking her tomorrow after work when I go pick up Edna to see how many babies she has in her belly. And then, we'll maybe be able to know. So, I don't know. You know, last time my cousin and the other vet said 4 to 5 and Edna had 7, so. If Espen has 7 in there, that would be crazy. She's getting so big, and she still has like 19 days, 20 days left. Yes. Crazy. All right, so we're just painting this pepper mill. It had peppercorns in it. I did dump them out. I'd never had one of these before, so I didn't really realize that you just, that's what this is. You unscrew it, take the top off. That's where you fill it. I guess that would make sense. I just never had one before to know exactly what you do here. All right, so we're going to get this dried. I have to do another coat here. I'll have to do another coat. I don't know if Mother is home tonight or not. I was trying to think. It's Tuesday. I don't know. Oh, Porch Sisters. She's got her cult group tonight. She's got her cult group tonight. Well, she'll be off doing the cult things. No, I'm just kidding. It's just like her ladies' Bible study group. Porch Sisters. I like to call it the cult thing because, you know, it makes it sounds all creepy. Hello, Miss Sandy. Oh, shoot. Too funny. All right, so we're putting a second coat on this. Has anybody ever made one of these? I've seen people make them before, but I've never got my hands on one. So I was like, oh yes, here we go. I saw it in the bag over here. I was like, let's do that tonight. Let's do this. Make it cute. Make it cute. Okay. I'm trying to get that to be smooth. Hello, Miss Barb. Happy Tuesday to you as well. Oh my gosh, probably what prevented me from getting onto the right page and the right, you know, like I should be. Instead, I was over on my personal page watching or looking at the Nosy A's page, and there were 2 panhandlers fighting at the Walmart. In the parking lot of the Walmart up here. Apparently, the one thinks that that's their territory. And then the other one was like, you're here every day. I mean, I could hear like, whoever was recording it, you could hear the argument. Well, the one gentleman, okay, hold on, what's it say? Did you start that during COVID so they could be outside away from, wait, what did I start during COVID? Did they start? Wait, were you talking to me? What did you say? Are you start so they can be away from each other? I don't know what. Where's the pepper mill? We don't have a pepper mill. Well, we do. I mean, we kind of do, but it's the automatic one. Hello, Miss Mel. So anyway, on the Nosy A's page, oh, Porch Sisters. Yeah, you're right. So they had the group prior, and then, yeah, they started calling it Porch Sisters when during COVID so that they could go and still have it, and then they just keep calling it that now. Yeah, you're right. I forgot what we were talking about. You know me. Squirrel. All right, I gotta blend this a little bit better. So anyway, here's how the argument went. Now, I'm just referencing what I heard. There was a gentleman. Okay, there's a. I've seen these people here. I mean, this particular corner. It's kind of like it's not out on the main road. It's like you go into like you're going into like Lowe's, Walmart, and there's some other stores in there. So you would turn to go to Lowe's, and there's a corner right here. If you went straight, it goes to Walmart. Well, there's this gentleman in a wheelchair. So he's in the wheelchair, and he's yelling to her. Okay, so there's a guy and a girl and a dog. Of course, they have a dog, right? Pulling the heartstrings of the pet owners. So they have a pit bull with them. Always have it. I mean, I've seen them there. They probably were there. I was there a couple days ago when they were there. He said, hello, Miss Karen. He said, why don't you go back to Grand Rapids, you slut? And she said, no, wait. Before he said that, she called him a cripple. She said something about, you get out of here. This is our corner, you cripple. And he goes, why don't you go back to Grand Rapids, you slut? And then she started chasing him. And he's, oh my God, you can't make this up. There's a turf war up here. And really, it's private property, so Walmart or whoever, I don't even know who, should be booting them both off it, you know, like, at the corner where they used to stand on the main road, there's a sign that says no loitering, like, to get it, so they've moved down, like, 100 feet. They should just put signs everywhere. It was hilarious. But then, the same person posted videos of the chick, of the, you know, the SLUT. She was over at her car or at a car smoking, and people were like, well, you can buy cigarettes, you know, like, you know. I guess their story was, hello, Miss Kathy, hello, Miss Jennifer. I guess their story was they needed money to take their dog to the vet because he had a suspicious mole. Okay, well, how many weeks do you have to be out there for that? You know darn well that's not the real story. Because they're pulling on the heartstrings of the animal lovers, you know. Cigarettes are $100 a pack. Pretty much. They're like $10 or something. Ridiculous. Okay. I think we almost got that done. That looks good. I remember back in the day when my dad used to send me up to the corner with 4 or 5 quarters, and they had a machine, and I could just put the quarters right in the machine, get cigarettes, and I probably was like all of 10. That's back in the day when I went to it was the gas station, and I walked in and I said, I need some marbles. And the guy looked at me. He was our neighbor forever because they owned the gas station right by my parents' house. He said, we don't sell marbles. I said, you know, cigarettes. Oh, Marlboro. Jeff buys them, and they are so expensive, and it's so bad for him to. Oh, I know, girl. We all got our vices. Cheers. I noticed my cup is different because my gas station ran out of pop again. It's a sign from above. He's saying, Kelly, kick the addiction. And then I was looking on Facebook, you know, perusing through, and that Shein, you know, that Shein company that had the ads on there for the clothes. One came across, I had a sweatshirt that said, I love Diet Coke. Or I need Diet Coke. Maybe it was I need Diet Coke. That would make more sense. Jeez, I'm like, see, it's just, I can't get away from it. Hello, Miss Misty. Okay, how's that looking? How's it looking? Now, so we're going to make him into a snowman. And there's different ways. I kind of did a little research. Hello, Miss Mary. Now, you could paint up here, right? But I want to put a hat on him because I think it would be cute. And I saw some people painted the faces down here. So we're going to put his face down here. We got more surface to work with. Some of these pepper mills were like, the top was like a lot thicker so you could put a better face on it. But I'm just thinking that down here would be a better surface area. And you know what? How far are we into this live? 15 minutes. I even had the candle and the lighter ready. We've already lost 15 minutes of positivity. But we'll get it going right now. Okay, hold on. Hold, please. Okay, there we go. Positivity candle lit. Positivity candle is lit. All right. So let me think for a minute. Should I start out with a hat? No, I want to take some chalk teeth. We're going to grunge him up a little bit. You know, my snowmen can't be white. They got to be like, the snow's been around a little bit. Somebody actually said something about, oh, it was somebody on Regina's live. Was it on Regina's live? Because Regina said, don't you say that. I wasn't watching per se. I was like listening, you know, as I was doing like 10 other things. And I heard her say, don't you say that word. Like, I thought they said a bad word. So I went back over real quick and I looked. And what did they say? It was snow. She was yelling at them because they said that. They said that nasty word. She was like, don't you say that word. You made one of these last year, Miss Diana? Oh my gosh. Was it awesome? Did you put a, I'm going to use this little one today. Did you put a hat on it? What'd you do? How'd you do it? Give me all the details. I've never done one of these before. I think I might actually just do a little distressing on him with my little sander here. Let's do a little distressing on him. I know, marbles. I know, I was little. In my defense, I was little. I shouldn't have been buying them anyway. What was my dad thinking? Rude. But that, you know, if I was 10, that was like in the early 80s. We probably were taking sips of their beer out of the cans too. My dad didn't really drink though, so I didn't do that, of course. But you know, some people did. Some people did. All right, we're just gonna do some just light distressing. My light is so stinking bright. I don't know if you can see that. Pretty soon you will be making them yellow. Oh, ew, no. Edgar would do that. Edgar's a little... That's what I told my husband. I'm like, if we're not going to get him, you know, if we're going to hold off on getting him neutered, you know, he wears his little pants because he's a marker. He just marks, he's a sneaker. But he's been really good. I mean... The last couple days, like I have hardly, I mean, I'm like, what'll happen a lot is he'll just go in his pants, right? Like he's potty trained, but he'll just go like, cause I think he's going around the house and he smells something, he lifts his leg, but he's got his pants on. I call them pants, but it's a belly band if you, you know, pants, belly band, whatever. Cause I always say, get your pants on. All right. So there we go. We got a little distress and I'm going to take some of this and grunge him up. Hello, Miss Michelle. But he's been really good. He's been going outside and then he'll come in and I'll check. I always check his pants, you know, is there yellow in them? Because then I'll put new ones on him because I'm not going to lie. Dog pee smells. Whoa, it's awful. Blake's like, he smells awful. It is awful. I don't know what, it's awful. Yeah. Miss Michelle, how's Santa? How's Santa doing? You guys, if you missed Miss Michelle's live earlier, y'all missed out. You need to go watch that replay. Later, of course, after the event. She got a three-legged Santa. And she's all challenging me to do one. Great. I'm like, great. Now I got to figure out how to do that. I don't know how to do that. I barely can paint this pepper grinder. And you want me to make that big old thing? You did amazing. I was like... At first I was like, how's this going to come together? How's she going to work this out? She, like a boss, she does it every time. She's like the gnome queen. She's the gnome queen. She sure is. Okay, I think I'm going to leave that right there. A little grunginess across there. Other than that, we're going to leave it just like so. So it'll be a little dirty. Oh, it's tucked. I think she loves him. I think she's got a crush on him. She's got a crush on Santa. She's like, I just love him. I just love him so much. Santa should have a muffin top. Well, she did really good with adding that, with that butt belly. I mean, that was awesome. All right, you guys, we're going to use some blue material, blue homespun or whatever this material is. This came from a estate sale. I didn't get this from Jubilee. This is an estate sale find here. But I like this blue. He was fun. Okay, so I got to figure out where we're going to make our hat come down. I'm thinking maybe right here, and then come down the side, and he can kind of hang down. Let's see. Help, please. I don't know how far it should come down. Yeah, I think, what do you guys think? I think we shouldn't have it come down much more than that. You had 5 offers to him before the live ended. I'm sure you did. Hello, Miss Carol from Northern Michigan. Well, I'm in Southern Michigan, Miss Carol. You probably knew that. All right. Whoa, I almost threw that material right in the fabric. I mean, right in the candle. Almost threw the material right in the fabric. That would be not possible. I almost threw it right in the candle. Ooh, that would have been really bad. Okay, I'm going to put a little glue across here, and we're going to get a little band. We're going to make a little band. So we're going to bring that up. That little frayed edge is going to come up. Did you see it, Miss Jenny? I told her she should have challenged you because it had a little tiny little hand. Santa did have freakishly tiny hands. I'm not going to lie. He had a little, and I was thinking, if I make one of these, should I, maybe I should put some gloves on him, because he's got a freaky tiny little hand, little tiny hands. You ever seen those little memes or the little reels where they have little tiny hands? I mean, I could always use my little tiny arm on. Yes, you do. What's in your cup? You'll never know. You guys, I don't drink. Can you imagine if I did? I would be crazy. Yo, I don't drink. I've never been, okay, I want to say I don't, because like, at HTL, we did have some gummy bear shots, because those were like, delicious. So I like a little fruit drink every once in a while, but on, a regular basis, no. Nope, not happening. Not happening. All right, so I think I'm just going to go ahead and glue. Let's glue it right. Yeah, let's do it right over that top little lump there. Ooh, I always get nervous. Your son has a pair of those hands. Little tiny hands. Okay, so we're going to put a little glue there, and I'm going to roll this on. Roll it. Roll it on there. Whoops, get it straight though. Get it all crooked. Get it straight. Okay, roll it there, and then we'll come back. Come around this way. His hands were the only thing. I know. Yes, we know your fixation on him. And Miss Michelle did a wonderful job. Now, had she done that before, like had she fixed him up and put a little coat on him before, you would have never known that he had that appendage. Hello, Miss Maureen and Miss Marilyn. How are you, friend? You would have never known, Krista. You would have never known. Okay, look at his long hat, you guys. It's like Rapunzel. We'll just leave this. It's like Rapunzel. Okay, check it out. So we have to figure out how long we're gonna let him have this hat. Maybe like right there. I'm just gonna cut it off right there. Now, I know there's probably a better way to cut this, but this is just how I just wad it up and cut it. I don't have time to straighten things out and do it all the official, fun, right way. That's not how we do things here. You guys know that. Oh crap, I missed some. Wait, what'd you miss? You missed some. You got interrupted. See, Krista, you just compared. This is a peppermill. This is the peppermill. The peppermill that I got from an estate sale. And as soon as I saw it, I thought I gotta have that to make a snowman, because I've seen people do this before and I've never had one. Okay, hopefully if I trim that right there. Whoops, it'll be good. Hold still. Snowman, hold still. You guys, it's getting chilly here in Michigan. I went outside to do a little recording. I'll flip that over. I was spray painting something. I'm gonna like do a little quick video to show you what I made. And it was cold. I was standing out there. I was like, oh, it's cold out, but I had to spray paint outside. And then my husband was gone for a little bit. He went to the store and he came back and he's like, what's that smell? And I said, it's spray paint. He's like, you spray painted in the house? I'm like, no, I didn't spray paint in the house. I bought the thing in the house. It's right here. I'm taking a picture of it. He's like, oh, it was really strong. It's 55 in Louisiana this morning. That is cold. A lot of men will be jealous of Santa. Well, hello, Miss Deb Krause. How are you, friend? Okay, so I'm going to just kind of keep going up here. Just tucking this in. Just folding it over. So it looks a little professional, you know, like semi-professional. I don't know. You know, just a little professional. We don't need it too much here. We don't want to mislead people to think this is professional or by any means. I'm just trying to get it to look nice. I saw the most hilarious sign today. The Red Lobster is right up the street here from our house. We did go to dinner there last night. You know, we talked about Veterans Day. That's where my hubby and I went. I ended up eating the Veterans Day meal. I didn't even, because I don't eat that much, and then I eat the biscuits, and then by the time it's time to eat, then I'm not even hungry anymore. So that's how that goes. But there's a sign out front I noticed today. It said Cheddar Bay 2024. And I was like, you know what? That's a candidate I can really get behind. 40 in Maine right now with a pretty decent. It is windy, Miss Sue. It's windy here too. Make it pointy and he can be a cone. You want me to make it pointy up like this? Oh my gosh, it almost would stay, wouldn't it? No, you know, I don't like that. I don't like that. I think I can just flop it over to the side. Like I thought maybe I was going to put a little bit of floofity floof in it, but I don't even know if I want floofity floof. Maybe it should just come down like this and hang down. What do you guys think? What do you think? Hello, Miss Sharon. Yes, you'd vote for that. Isn't that hilarious? Cheddar Bay 2024. I thought that was hilarious. I hadn't seen it. I guess I don't really go by there all that often, but I hadn't seen that before. I thought it was hilarious. I'm like, I could get behind that candidate right there. Especially if they're like, their campaign was like free cheddar biscuits, you know, like weekly or something, you know, like I could really get behind that. All right, so if we put this here and his face goes like right in here, does that give him too big of a forehead? Does he have a really big forehead? I don't know. I guess we're going to see how it works out. I've got a little lace trim. I'm going to hold off on doing that. Uh-oh, here comes my husband. Such heavy feet. Such heavy feet. Maybe he's into the Cheddar Bay biscuits. We actually have some left over up there. I forgot about that. I should go get them before he gets them. All right, I'm trying to decide how I want this. All right, I think I'm going to take a little piece of twine. Where's my twine? Foofity floofity going on. I know there's a lot of foofity floofity going on here. All right, I'm just going to tie this, but I think I'm going to end up putting something over it. But I'm just going to tie it to get a feel of how this is going to look. Oops. Just getting a little feel here. All right, let me trim that off there. Okay, check it out. Check him out. Their biscuits are the best. They are the best. It was really cool last night going there with the veterans there. There was a Navy veteran. Of course, they all had their like shirts on and stuff. My husband had his on, and they walked in and they started talking about what they do when they're in the Navy. And my husband gets all nostalgic and everything. He gets all nostalgic. Okay, you guys, let me think. Oh, I think this will be cute. So, I think I made a little wonkety nose out of some cardboard. It's kind of big, but look. I think that might be a cute size if we do it like right there. Whoops, not the middle finger. How about like that right there? Wait, they have a mix you can buy. Oh yeah, they do. Oh yeah, they do. Because you can put that in like casseroles and things. Oh yeah. I like that size nose. You guys like that? I think that looks really good. I just took a piece of cardboard and just took the top off it. Took the top off it, gave it the corrugation. You know, I'm going to put some Pueblo on it. They are so good. But you know what? The first batch they brought out last night, I say the batch because, you know, they brought one and they're like, do you need more? I'm like, I always want to say, yes, we need more because we want to take it home. Put one on the other side of him. Wait, make him look like a wait, is this his wing? There. Are you making fun of my snowman? Are you making fun of my little guy? Aww. Aww. Hello, Miss Regina. How are you, friend? Aww. What was I saying? Oh, the first batch they brought out last night. Well, for one, they were, you know, they were cooking more or baking more because there were so many people there. We didn't have to wait, so I was happy about that. Because we pulled in, it was like 6:15. Because, you know, crafted last night. Then we went there right afterwards. And thought we might have to wait, but we didn't. But I felt like they were undercooked. Like, they weren't doughy, but they were like, they were really thick and kind of, I don't know how to explain it. He was like, it tastes good to me. I'm like, it's all that matters. It's all that matters. Oh, thank you, Miss Alyssa. Thank you so much. All right. I usually don't hose up a snowman. I usually don't hose a snowman up. I usually make them pretty cute. It's other things that, you know, that don't always go well. Okay, look at it though. I think it's gonna be cute. We'll put it on there like so. Now I probably should put some eyes on it first. I think no, he is a cutie. Just wanted to give you some chicken option. So Miss Jenny, where did you go yesterday for your freebies? Miss Jenny from Rose House Crafts is our veteran. What service were you in? What branch were you in? Sorry, what branch were you in? Were you in the Army? Were you in the Army? I can't remember. Thank you, Miss Carla. I can't remember what you said, or if you said. I'm sure you said at one point, but I just don't remember what you said. All right, I'm going to take my little pencil because I'm not good at drawing faces on snowmen. I'm not good at drawing faces on anything. So I want to do, have you ever seen, Miss Lisa, you were in the military? You were in the Marine, you were a Marine? Or your hubby was a Marine? That's awesome. Okay, you guys ever watched, Miss Janice with, Creating Through Chaos? You ever watched her? She does a lot of, like, all her videos are, oh, you were, well, thank you for your service, Miss Lisa. Miss Lisa was a Marine. That's BA right there. BA. You guys know what BA means, don't you? BA. I have a really good friend at work who was a Marine. She's BA too. So if you ever watched Miss Janice for Creating Through Chaos, she always makes these stinking cute eyes. So I'm using a pencil. My husband didn't want to go. Wait, because he was standing. Oh, he didn't want to go. Okay, so hold on. I'm getting these on here because this is how she does them. Can you see it? Oh, look. They're like teardrop looking. She always does these. I wanted to try to do it, but I'm really bad. Like, she can do it, like, just go draw them right on with a paint pen or whatever. I'm not good at it, so I'm going to do it like this. But I think these are stinking cute with little teardrop looking eyes. So let me get my paint marker, because I'm going to try to use this instead. I'm going to try to use this instead of doing doing paint. I just feel like I have a little bit more control. So let's try. I think, let's see, we'll do it like this. I don't know. Oh, the shadow goes over it. The shadow goes over it. Do we have any more veterans on here? Because I would like to thank you for your service. Because every day you should thank a veteran, not just on Veterans Day. That's just the day we observe as a national holiday. All right, you guys. Hopefully this looks cute. If not, well, then my whole theory of not hosing up a snowman is not true. It's not true. Oh, shoot. So who has the wood pepper and salt? Wait, who has the wood pepper and salt shaker? What do you mean? Who has it? It's right here in front of me. This came from an estate sale. Probably some old lady was making some fancy dishes with it. I don't know. This is the first one I ever got my hands on. This is my first time. All right, I think that worked out pretty good. Does he look like a ghost? Yes. Santa was definitely a lively live for this bunch. Lively. All right, one eye seems like taller than the other. Skinnier. Gotta fatten this eye up a little bit. You ever heard of needing to have a fatter eye? All right, that's not so bad. Okay, hold on. Hold, please. All right, look. You were in, oh, hello, Miss Teresa. I haven't seen you forever. How are you, friend? You seen them often at CLC? I don't. Okay, there's, how are you, Teresa? I used to work with Teresa. Teresa, are you still down in Louisiana? Teresa left the north for the south. She did. She retired and got the heck out of here. Like, I'm out of here. Thank you, Miss Carla. All right, there's the eyes, okay? There's the eyes. Now, the only thing I'm not sure about, you know how, like, okay, now look at the nose compared. I'll have to put it on there. The only thing I'm not sure about is, you know how they put the little white spots, the little dots, the little things in the eyes. I'm not sure about that. I'm not sure about. That's where it gets a little hairy. I'm not really good at that part. Okay, look. Does he look like a chicken, Miss Jenny? Does he look like a chicken? All right, let's put a mouth on him. Wait, let's do a little, like a wonkety mouth. Yeah. This is gonna be cute. I don't want to show you. Just kidding. Hold on. Just do a short white line across the edge. You like his nose? Oh, thank you. You're in you're in Grand Haven? I did not know you were in Grand Haven. I thought you were down south. All right, before I put the mouth on, though, I want to put some cheeks on him, because I've seen where people put the little cheeks on him before they put the mouth, and the mouth goes over them. All things aren't what they appear. We have learned. Wait, you lost me. You had to go out and come back in? Rude. I had a hard time with, who was before Barb? Who was before Barb? I was out and about. That was probably one of the reasons. But I kept losing her. She kept freezing. I've got some blush, but my blush isn't very dark. So I'm trying to think of some paint I could use for cheeks. But I don't want it to be too pinky. I want it to be kind of rosy. There's dragon fruit. That was one of the colors I got for dotting. Dragon fruit. What if I take a little bit of... Okay, let me try this. This is burgundy, but I'm just going to put a little bit on here, okay? Just a little bit. And then, like, see how this goes. Okay, hold on. Let's put the cap back on this for a minute. Move back after your husband. Oh, Teresa, I did not know that. I'm so sorry to hear that. I did not know that, friend. Well, I'm glad you're back in Michigan, but I'm so sorry to hear that. So sorry to hear that. All right, let me take this. I'm going to put some of this on here so it's like really dry, okay? Well, I'm glad you said something. Teresa was a nurse. I worked with her at the VA, and we worked, I remember I told you I worked in education. Okay, look. See, I wanted to put that underneath, so when I put that, we worked in the education department. She did like the patient education when I worked with her. She did many things over the years, but when I worked with her, that's what she did. Okay. Don't get too crazy there. Don't get too crazy. Get some of that off there. Get some of that off there. Okay, I'm really liking his little cheeks. So I'm trying to learn a little bit better with, so look. I'm trying to learn a little bit better. See his little wonky mouth? Okay, let me draw it on there so you guys can see it better. Trying to get better with my faces. But I know that sometimes that's how people do it. They put the blush part down first. Oops. Looks like he's got a little. Oh, lordy Lou, you guys know I would hose this up. I gotta try to curve that a little bit more right there. Okay, don't look too close. See, the middle get a little, the middle got a little pointy right there. Middle got a little pointy. I do like his cheeks. I almost feel like I could put a little, make his cheeks be a little bit bigger. But I think it's cute. Look, it's cute. Look at his little mouth. You struggle with eyes too, Miss Carol? I do too. All right. Sometimes it's just bad. Okay, Miss Kathy, what did you say about the white dots? I don't know. I'm scared about the white dots. I feel like I make them look weird when I do the white dots. But I feel like they need white dots or white lines or white something. You're saying like along the sides? Let me get a dotting tool. I think, no, the dots would be for that, but I could use it. I'm like, okay, I've got a white pen. You like them? Okay, so what do you think I should do? Go on do a draw line down. Okay, I've seen people do like the line, short white line across the side. Okay, and then do you do a dot at the bottom and then a line? I've seen that. Or you want me to just do a line? You guys know I've done them before, but I'm never happy with them. Thank you, Miss Nora. I'm never happy with them. I'm so nervous. I'm probably spending all my time on just this face. If I do a white dot, it looks cross-eyed. I know, he's cute. You don't have, wait, he's cute. I don't have that little pointy part of you know, Mother and I we don't have lips. We don't have a top lip. Like our lips they're very skinny. Okay, kind of like that. Is that what you're talking about? No, I put one on on this outside one part, right? Just do the line. And I do it on the same side, right? Over on that far side. So he's kind of like looking like this or what? That's why I always feel like that they look weird. Is that what I should do? I think that's what I do. Because if I put it in the middle, he'd look cross-eyed, wouldn't he? Oh, shoot. Just kidding. I need like a thinner marker. All right, how's it look? Does that look good? Does that look acceptable? I have to go over it one more time though. I think that's good. I'm not gonna mess with it anymore. I'm not gonna mess with it because I'm gonna mess it up. Look. All right, I think our eyes look cute. I think it looks cute. Okay, we did good. We did good. All right, so now we have to zhuzh him up here. He's got to be zhuzhed up. So I've got this cream color. I thought I would just wrap that right around his little. It's like a little pom-pom. What do you guys think about that? I don't know what to think about it. I'm gonna do a scarf with the same material. I don't know why I flung that across here. You guys should have said, don't fling it. You can eat it again, you dingbat. You ninny. Okay. Let's see. Well, thank you. All right, I'm going to do about this wide. and rip this. We're going to put a scarf on him. Whoops. I feel like that material was laying next to Sweet Annie. It smells so good. Oh, I could put a bell on top of his head. You know, we could do all kinds of things to him. We can do, whoops. We're not giving him an appendage, though. That's something we're not going to do. That's for Santa, not for Frosty. Oh, shoot. So we could just wrap this around here, kind of. Let's see, we could bring it down. Let me just kind of mess around with this for a minute. Let me just bring it down just for a minute and see how it looks like that. Oh, that's kind of cute. Look. And I could trim it off. I mean, I could bring it up and just kind of, I don't know. It might have to kind of be, I don't know. I mean, it's kind of thick back here. I could just bunch it up. He doesn't have to be this. Don't get us started. No telling. That's true. So if you didn't watch Miss Michelle's live, you will fully understand the context of Santa and his appendage, because he's something. Because Miss Michelle has challenged me and others to make one of these. Not these. Santa. Santa has enough for a lot. Oh, shoot. Okay, I'm going to lay that down and just kind of glue this up a little bit. All right, so he's kind of glued on back there. Scrunched him up a little bit. Okay, so let me kind of bring him down. Now, I think we could just leave this. I mean, I'm gonna have to trim it off, but I could probably put like a little, I mean, I could do the bells or stars or whatever down here. Oh, shoot. Let me just trim off. Obviously, we're not going to need any more than that. So let me just trim that off. We could decide if we want that to just kind of like, you know, do its little thing down here. You like its face? Thank you. I didn't know how that was going to go. I wasn't sure how that was going to go at all. All right, bells. Let me bring my... I've got the little bells. I feel like I do have those one bells though that I rusted up myself. Did you see Karen on Weiss Designs make a snowman out of a spring? You laughed until you cried. You know what, Miss Karen, she, for one, I loved him. And I told her, okay, this is one I rusted up myself, so you can still see the gold on it, but that might be a cute one to put on there. That might be like size appropriate, you know, size appropriate. Miss Karen, for one, that night, it was her anniversary with her and her hubby, and he was a sport, or, you know, for being on there with her. And two, I wasn't, again, I don't watch everyone's live. I listen. I always support my fellow crafters and events, and I'll have it on. I'm not necessarily watching because I'm doing other things, but I'm always listening. And when I turned around and looked, and all of a sudden, the spring, because, you know, he was falling over because, you know, she made a homemade spring, and I was like, that's awesome. Hello, Miss Shirley from Virginia. And I thought, oh, she put a red body on him. I didn't realize she had him sitting on a red Solo cup. And I was like, genius, I love his red body. She had set him on it to hold him up. I thought it was awesome. She was a good sport about it because she didn't have a spring. So she made her own, and she did the best with what she had. And I thought he was cute. I love the snowman, so I thought he was cute. Okay, look at our little bell. The little bell on there is going to be cute. Okay, let me take my... If you didn't watch it, you'll have to go back again. You got to go back and watch some of these lives from these ladies. Miss Karen from White's Creative Designs. She'll be on... I don't think she's not on next, because Miss Kathy from Quality Crafts, because I always say Quality Calves, is up next. Miss Kathy, and then Miss Karen's on after her. All right, how's he looking, you guys? He's got quite a big head here. He's got a lot of brain in there. He's got a lot of brain going on there. Almost like it just kind of flippity flopping around there. It was hilarious. It was. But it was their anniversary and they were having a good time. They were having a great time. I don't know about this. I wanted to put something around here, but I don't think I really love that. I don't think I love that. Let me get some greenery and some berries to put up here. He needs a little, you know. I always like to zhuzh up the hats with some greenery. And this is one of those wreaths from, this came from Hobby Lobby and it was like $4.50, but I like plucking these pieces off these guys. I don't really keep them as is. I might use a big old honking piece here. This is a pepper mill that we're turning into a snowman. A little pepper mill. My first time making a pepper mill snowman. I've never made one before. I've never got my hands on one. Oh, thank you, Miss Beverly. Thank you so much. Okay, he just put a big old branch on his head. Here, we're just gonna put a big old branch on it. I don't think it needs to be this big, but let's back it down a little bit. A little excessive there, lady. Yes, it was. It was a lot of fun watching her. It was so much fun. I enjoy being in events where we have like there's a theme. I enjoy those because I like to see everyone's take on it. So on the end of these, I do not like, it looks like it reminds me of an earwig. I don't know why. On the ends of these, they have like really, do you see them? Look like they have like little pokey, it reminds me of an earwig. I hate it. And I always pluck them off because I do not like that look. I do not like it. No, I do not. Yeah, it looked like a tree fell on him. I backed it down. Be cute. Ouch. Ousers. That hurt. Whew. Got my finger. I hissed like a cat. Whoa. Get off there. That was not good. All right, there it is. He's kind of coming off the side. I kind of like it though. I'm gonna put some. You missed out buying one at a garage sale. Oh, you gotta look at those. You gotta look at those things. Like, what can I make with that? That's what I always do. Can I make something with that? No. Okay. Can I make something with that? Probably not, but we'll try it anyway, right? Probably not. Okay, let me. Oh. Wait. Where did I have it? Is it in here? Yes. Here it is. Guys, this is a little baggie of things I had on my table. So I just collect all your scraps from things, like your little scrappy things. Okay, remember these little tendrils we used? Look at that. We'll stick one of those. And then these were like the things that were off the, what were these off from? We used them the other day. Shoot, all my crafts are not here anymore. We plucked them off, whatever we plucked them off. I can't remember. Somebody remind me. I don't know. So I put those in there too. I'm trying to be a little bit more organized. What is the glue tool you are using? You love it. This is the AdTech Dual Temp from Walmart. This is probably like my third or fourth one in 4 years. I love them. They're only like $10 and they're amazing. They're great. You got a pepper and salt under your cabinet. You're going to toss them. Maybe not. No, Miss Michelle. No, don't toss them. Make them into a gnome, for heaven's sakes. What the heck are you thinking? Come on, gnome queen. What the heck are you thinking? Come on, girl. Oh, shoot. Don't throw them away. That's just like a sin. Don't be throwing them away. All right. Let's just pluck some of this off here and see what time is it? 6:54. We're almost out of time. You guys, Miss Kathy's up next. From Quality Crafts by I say it every time. Quality Crafts by Kathy. She's up next. All right, I'm gonna put this little tendril looking thing on here, and I know tendrils are technically fall, but I think this is gonna be a little cute little guy to put on here. I'm gonna probably put a little button on here, and then I'll have to zhuzh up his scarf probably, but we'll keep working here obviously for the next 6 minutes. But this little guy was a little challenging, you know. The face The face was a little changed. I'm sorry, I meant that silicone. Oh, the silicone thing. Oh, this thing. This thing? Okay, I meant to do this earlier. This is a sparkle one. I have two-fisted sparkle one. I'm going to find that video. I meant to do it earlier. I thought about it. I was in my kitchen cleaning up. I was like, oh, I got to find that video. I'm going to post it because Miss Rebecca from Crafter's Fortune, we made those when we were in Palmyra, New York last fall. And so I can give you, I'll show you the video of her, how she does all her supplies and everything, because it's her thing. I've been meaning to do that though, so I will do that. But they're really cool. It's like a wooden dowel, and then that's that bling wrap, and I know she meant the sparkle one. I know, not my glue. I know, I'm a little, I'm a little special and behind. I'm trying to find a little button here. Well, anyway, Addie is a great buy as well. I can tell you more about her. All right, now I want a bigger button. Yes, I will do that. I'm gonna make a note to do that because I've been saying I'm gonna do it, and I thought about it earlier, then I forgot. Okay, I'm trying to find a little bit bigger button. Do a little bit bigger button. That would be cool. Well, that's a pretty one. That's a pretty one. Maybe we'll use that one. That one's not pretty. Sorry, you guys. I got this big old bag of buttons right here that I got from one of those. I think I paid like $2 for this whole bag of buttons at that one sale. Maybe we'll use that brown one. That's a little bit different. Well, thank you for having me, Miss Krista. You guys, if you're not in the Stand Tall crafting group, please make sure you get in there because Miss Krista has events Tuesdays and Thursdays. And typically her events are crafter's choice, so she lets us decide what kind of flops we're going to come up with. No, I'm just kidding. She leaves it up, for people like Michelle to just bring a three-legged Santa to the table, I mean, it is what it is. Is she trying to get her page shut down? I don't know. I mean, it's just what happens. It's just what happens. Finger protectors, you can get 3 protectors at Dollar Tree. Yeah, those are the top parts of those are the finger protectors, yes. Who doesn't love a nice little sparkle wand connected to those? All right, there's a button stack on there. There's 2 of them on there. I think that looks cute. Now, I do have some, I found this, I don't even know where I got this from. This might have came from an estate sale. It's called Excelsior Moss. Excelsior Moss. You guys, Miss Kathy's up in 2 minutes. I'm just going to grab a little bit of this and throw this on here. I'm just making him kind of, I don't know. He's got all kinds of little texture to him. Just grab a little wad of this and put it up here. I think he's got a little nest. I could put a little bird up here with him. Maybe he needs a little bird. He might need a little bird. A little, I don't know, I think I have a bird that small. Maybe I'd have to make one. I'd have to make one. Well, thank you. So, look for Pepper Mills at garage sales, estate sales. You go to your in-laws and you're like, where's your pepper grinder? I'm going to need that. I'm going to need that. I'm going to need that to craft with. Who knows, my father-in-law might have one in his basement. I'd have to go check it out. You have to go check it out. Oh, shoot. Look, we just added a little bit more up there for his little hat, just to give him a little, he's looking a little like woodland-like, just a little woodland-like. So I'll finish up the bottom here with his scarf, but you guys, Miss Kathy from Quality Calf, I can never say it. Just go check out Miss Kathy. If you're on the Stand Tall Crafting group, you can just refresh your page and she'll be there. Thank you so much, Miss Kathy. Thank you for the prayers for Miss Edna. She should be home tomorrow afternoon, doing good as can be. Thank you guys so much. I knew what you meant. Thank you guys so much. I think he turned out stinking cute. Look at that face. Now, he's got a big head, but I mean, he's stinking cute. I love him. I love his face. I think he turned out really cute. I love the cheeks. That was my first time trying the cheeks underneath the smile. I think he's super cute. Super cute. All right, you guys, my time's up. I'll see you again soon. Have a great night. Bye-bye.